And I think it's important for your audience to hear that, right? Is look, you're 33 years old and you're already seeing things changing in your sleep that have a big effect in your life. I'm 58 years old, okay? I see the same thing happening. Sleep is so fundamental to the human condition that it's one of those things that we've got to really pay attention to. And the thing is, most people don't pay attention to it because they're like, well, my body does it automatically, Michael. Like, how tough could this be? I walk into that room in the back of the house, I turn off the lights, I go to bed. Then I wake up, something magical happens and I should be great, right? It doesn't always work that way.
I was reading in your work about the best time to fall in love.
Yes.
That's a strange thing for
right?
Somebody of your profession to be thinking much about. It was in this book, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
When you think about it, everything is based on timing, right? So the timing when your hormones are at a certain point and you meet that person and their hormones are at a certain point, and then all of a sudden there's a connection, right? That's hard to do when you're exhausted, right? Try going on a first date when you're it's the worst, right? You know you're not giving a good impression of yourself. You know that you're not getting a good impression of that person because your mind is not going where it needs to be. So there's timing involved, and understanding your chronotype and that person's chronotype really leads you in that positive direction. And I would argue that it's pretty easy to fall in love at that time.
Okay, so in your book, Power of When,
yes,
on page 94, you say dolphins' best mood is in the afternoon to evening, so the best time for them to fall in love is 8 p.m.
Yep.
Lions, 7 a.m.
Right, because remember, they're early morning people. They're exhausted at the end.
Damn. So they should be going on morning dates.
Yes.
Bears, 4 p.m.
Yep.
And the wolf, like me,
yes,
11 p.m. That tracks.
Yeah, I get it.
So shall I be doing my, I'm in a relationship. I'm about to be married.
Yes.
But
I heard you got engaged. Congratulations.
I did. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
But I should be doing my dates later. It kind of tracks. That's kind of when I did them.
Well, look at your whole schedule, dude. You don't do a thing before 11.
That's true.
Right? I think you're exactly like I am.
Shall we go and look at the best possible sleep position?
Yeah, let's check it out. And we'll talk about pillows too.
Okay, so I'll bring all the pillows with me.
Okay, great.
Okay, so we're going to go into the next room where there's a bed, and you're going to tell me, what can you tell me when we look at the bed? How can you help?
So there's a couple of different things. So number one, I'm going to look at your starting sleep position, and I'm going to give you some feedback about that. Then we're going to fit you for the right kind of pillow for you. And then there's some cool technology in there that I want to show you as well that can help keep you cool all night long.
And do we need to take this with us?
Yes, take the
Orion. We'll take that one. And then how many pillows are there?
I think there's 5.
There's 5 different pillows.
Yes.
Okay, great.
They all do different things.
Okay. Okay, so we're now downstairs in a bedroom we have in the house.
Yep.
I have lots of pillows here.
Quite a few.
And there's a bunch of questions I have for you. The first is, pillows, do they matter? Is there a perfect one? Is it different for every individual? Sleeping position, is there a perfect sleeping position?
There is.
And the third one is about temperature.
You got it. Let's go.
So I just grab whatever pillow is in the bed wherever I travel.
Terrible idea.
Really?
Terrible idea. So first of all, a lot of people need to understand that a pillow is a bed for your head, right? And so the goal here is to keep your nose in line with your sternum, which is sort of the center part of your chest, right? But you don't want it facing down and you don't want it facing up. You want it to be completely in the center like that. And so if you have a pillow that tilts your head to the one way or tilts your head to the other, it causes a pain signal from the strain of the musculature that goes to your brain. You don't get into deep sleep. So you really want to make sure that you've got a good pillow. Otherwise you end up with a crick in your neck. You don't get good deep sleep. It becomes problematic.
Okay.
Right? So the big question is, how do you pick a pillow, right? So first question you want to ask yourself is squishy or firm, right? So let's take a look at our tower of pillows here. So for you, let's take a look. So this is a pretty firm one. This is basically a foam-based hunk of foam pillow, right? Versus this one, which is sort of the normal kind of pillow, much more squishy. So which are you, a squishy or a firm?
That one.
Okay, perfect. So you're more on the squishy, which means you like to manipulate the pillow. You don't want it to have a huge form factor where your like head is on a block of cheese, right? Got it. So perfect. So let's move this foam pillow out of the way. The second thing you want to look at from the pillow is when the fabric comes together here, it forms what's called a knife's edge. So it's where the two pieces of fabric meet. Now, why is that important? Because when you have your head on a pillow like this, and the knife's edge is down here, you're not getting as much support underneath your neck here, right?
Yeah.
So in order to fix that, we have something called a gusset. So a gusset is this piece of fabric that comes along here. So you notice these two pieces of fabric don't meet. There's a thickness here. So when you were to sleep on it, it actually catches you all the way down. So let's say you would be like this. It gives you support all the way down. Now, you don't like the foam of it all, but you do like the gusset, right? Here's one that's got the gusset without the foam. So it's squishy and has the gusset. So if you were going to use this,
That's good.
so now we've been able to fit you for the pillow. Now, the next question we have, well, the last one is there's some special types of pillows, actually. This one has got a cutout. So you notice how that's got like a moon here? It fits perfectly here. And notice,
good one.
right? This is my personal pillow.
Oh, okay. I can
So
aftershift.
I know, sorry. And so you can see it really comes all the way down to your neck, and it gives you support all the way from the base of your neck all the way up through. And that's one of the reasons that I like it, because I can cut it out and put it right there on me.
For the average person, if they had to pick one pillow without you knowing anything about them,
Right.
which pillow would you pick of these 6?
So of all of these 6, well, if I had my choice, I'd pick this one because this is my favorite. By the way, there's also another feature of this that I think is important to that people should notice, is it's got a zipper, which means I can change the stuffing and I can pull it out or put it in. So I can change the height of my pillow.
And what stuffing is that?
This is actually a shredded latex,
Okay.
which I really like to sleep on.
So what's this pillow called?
So this is by a company called Coop. I like it because of the change in the shape, as well as the stuffing and the zipper on the side. It really makes it kind of what I would argue to be probably the best pillow out.
And what's the worst pillow?
The worst pillow that we've got here, this one. So almost no support, right? It's super squishy,
Yeah.
right? We have the knife's edge here. There's not much to it. Also, by the way, it feels like this is made with polyester, which is a heat trapper. Now, let's lie you down on the bed, get you in your starting sleep position, and then I'm going to show you exactly where the pillow should go and what pillow should be for you. So if you can, lie down for me. Now, what is your starting sleep position? Are you a back sleeper? Are you a side sleeper? Are you a stomach sleeper?
I start on my stomach and I roll to my right.
Got it. Okay, perfect. Go ahead and get on your stomach for
By the
me.
way, how weird is that?
Roughly 75% of sleepers are side sleepers, either right or left. So you're definitely don't fall into that category. Another 20 or so percent are back sleepers. You're in the like 5% category of stomach sleepers. The reason it's the worst position is when you're lying on your stomach, right, and the pillow is here, you're pushing on your